Hey everyone, my name is Chris McGurran and I am with New Hope Network, and we are here at Natural Products Expo East with another episode of Minute to Pitch It, the show where we give emerging brands the opportunity to pitch their product to the world. And today I'm here with Keenan Smith of Goodwolf. So Keenan, what happened last night?
I won.
Keenan won the Expo East Pitch Slam. And last night, Keenan pitched to a huge audience, to a panel of judges, and he had just 3 minutes. Now, this time, Keenan, you only have 1 minute, and you're not going to be able to see how much time is going by. So, do you feel like you can do it, and you feel like you know how long a minute lasts?
I think I think I can squeeze it in. I'll do my best.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we all want to hear your story. Are you ready?
I think so.
I'm ready. I think everyone at home's ready. All right. Well, your minute to pitch it starts right now.
Hi, I'm Keenan. I'm the founder of Goodwolf Feeding Company. Our flagship product is Goodwolf Water Kefir. It is a probiotic sparkling drink. We consider it a bridge between two fast-moving categories, kombucha and sparkling water. It's light, refreshing. We started it in Portland, Oregon about 3 years ago. I had been in the natural food world almost 2 decades, working as a broker, as a sales manager, working at retail level, and I just wanted to have my own brand, and really the idea for the brand came around before the idea of the product. I was getting into this idea of the 2 wolves inside each person, feeding the good wolf, kind of came up with the name. I was experimenting in my home with water kefir because my family had stopped drinking kombucha. We were drinking a lot of sparkling water because kombucha we felt like was too sour, and so we started this brand. We opened around a couple...
And your time is up. I'm sorry, Keenan. You did a great job.
1 minute. No notes. Where is my presenter view?
No presenter view today. Obviously, you have a lot to say, and we want to hear more about it. So we're going to cut and just come right on back and ask you a few more questions.
Okay, thanks.
All right, guys, we're back. Keenan, I thought you did a great job talking about Goodwolf in 60 seconds. So I just have a few more questions for you. Okay. And first of all, I just want to know, how's your Expo East been so far?
It's been great. Yeah, I mean, just obviously a lot of prep for the pitch slam, but I'm getting, I'm excited to make it out onto the floor and see some cool, new, exciting stuff.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. And you talked about Goodwolf. What I want to know is that aha moment that allowed you to start this amazing brand that's obviously worthy of an award.
Right. So going back to the 1 minute pitch that I just had to do, it really was the idea for Goodwolf Feeding Company came before the idea. And that's kind of, the idea maybe there is that it can be the blanket or the umbrella company, right? So Goodwolf Feeding Company can encompass potentially a lot of different ideas that can help you feed the good wolf. The first product is obviously Goodwolf Water Kefir. And again, my family, we were all drinking kombucha. Nothing against kombucha, by the way. But it was too sour for us, and my kids were not digging it anymore. We started drinking a lot of sparkling water, which doesn't have really any benefits to it. And so heard about water kefir, sort of lighter, crisper, on the spectrum there in the middle, and we started making it at home, and that's what happened. I was a broker at the time, and I started nights and weekends in a commissary kitchen in Portland, and very small investment, and 2.5 years in, I finally quit my day job, went all in, and I've been at it now for about 7 months, all in. So.
That's awesome, and you've done a great job in 7 months. And you mentioned kind of how it started with looking for a product that was a little bit different. But what's kind of the mission behind Goodwolf? What is Goodwolf striving towards?
Okay, so in my pitch last night and the night before, I talk about the social mission that we're building out. As a broker, I worked with brands that were kind of all social mission, and some of them weren't that good. Like you would have a bar, and hey, you buy this bar, and we give another bar to another kid. Well, the bar doesn't taste as good, and it's literally twice as expensive. So stuff like I'm not into that kind of social mission. So we want the social mission to be implied. We didn't want to lead with social mission. We built a company. We wanted to make sure we had a really good product that people were going to like, that looked good in your hand, and we think we've gotten there. And now we're working with a doctor in Portland to build out this mental health social mission, and that kind of ties into the play of the Goodwolf. So in my family, I dealt with a lot of, there was drug addiction, homelessness, mental illness. I've dealt with my own mental illness. anxiety and depression, frankly, and so we're going to lean in that direction. And so it works because it's about making the right choices, feeding the Goodwolf inside you, but then it's also probiotics. We're talking about gut health, the microbiome, the connection to the brain, and the serotonin being produced in the belly, not the brain. So it kind of all ties into my history, and the mental illness piece.
Okay, so you talked about how, mental health and wellness is an important mission of Goodwolf. And as a busy entrepreneur, dedicating the past 7 months to this, how do you find balance in your life to take care of yourself?
Okay, so definitely eating right, getting enough sleep, exercise. I run a lot, and also I did an MBSR class. That's a mindfulness-based stress reduction course, and so I've been practicing that, and that's really helped a lot too.
Okay, great. And I mean, last night the Expo East judges for the Pitch Slam liked you a lot. As a partner that maybe a retailer or investor would want to work with, what do you bring to the table as their potential partner?
So, first of all, the industry knowledge, right? That's almost 2 decades. I worked at retail level. My first job in the industry was Wild Oats, Fort Lauderdale. I worked at the juice bar. This was 2000. And before that, I was a salesperson, so I just naturally kind of gravitated back into sales, in the natural food world. But I was a manager at retail level, then I was a broker, then I was a sales manager. So I have that experience. I've called on a lot of the accounts, but outside of that, though, I kind of alluded in my pitch and a couple moments ago to my childhood and my upbringing. Had a challenging childhood, and I've kind of had to, without getting all sappy on the camera, but I've had to carve my own path since day one. Well, since I was 15. I won't say since day one, but almost since day one. And so I have been carving my own path. So if you invest in Goodwolf, you're not just investing in this really amazing tasting, good-looking, handsome, popular, awesome brand, but the people behind the brand, and not just myself. My operations person, Russell Drummond, has an engineer background, went to the Colorado School of Mines. I'm sure some of you New Hope people know of that one. And he's just got a good systems thinking on him, and we have a great broker team in place, great brand ambassadors, production staff. We're just a solid, effective team.
Great. Yeah, that does sound like a great team to work with. And when you talk about these potential partners, who would be a partner that you would like to work with right off the bat? Would that be an investor, retailer, distributor? Who do you think is your target right now?
Yeah. So target right now, we definitely need to expand our distribution outside of the Pacific Northwest. We are currently raising a relatively small friends and family seed round right now, 200,000. We've accomplished 25% of that, but we need capital for sure for scaling. Obviously, capital. We're under review at some national retailers, so we're hoping to land some of those. And the goal is kind of to expand down the West Coast and then start strategically looking at the rest of the country, the Northeast and other places.
Okay, so let's say that those rounds go incredibly well and you're exactly where you want to be. Where is Goodwolf in just 5 years?
5 years, oh man. So we've definitely so Goodwolf Water Kefir is a household name. That's the name in water kefir. And Goodwolf Feeding Company, as our parent company, has launched a lot of great line extensions that complement this. Our social mission around mental health is going well, and some of the investors are not going to like this answer, but I'm hoping to still be there, still be at the helm. We haven't spun it out. I'm sorry we didn't, blow it up and had a huge exit. Sorry, guys. If we get a great partner, hey, if Pepsi or Coke or somebody wants to come along and wants to help us along with our mission, that'd be great. We love a great big partner, obviously. But so I see us just great things happening. Thriving, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, great. And I guess just one more question I have for you is, what's your favorite thing about what you do?
Oh, my favorite thing is really about living my passion, and that came through, I think, in the pitch, and that's what I was told. I heard a quote that was, escape competition through authenticity. And when I was going up, my wife said, just be yourself, don't be nervous, and so I feel like that's like, I'm like this, wily wolf, the brand is like this wily brand. We just want to be authentic, we want to be raw, we want to be a challenger brand, and I just love that. I love, if you follow us on social media, you check our Instagram, people are constantly laughing where we maybe we go overboard sometimes, maybe we need to pull back. My operations person's like, you can't post that, Russell. But so I do take some stuff down, Probably should have like a timer. You post something and wait 24 hours, have a little delay on that. But yeah, I think that I just love like being a part of it. Before this, I was a poet, and I used to do slam poetry, and that was how I expressed myself then. And now I feel like I'm expressing my creativity and my passion through Goodwolf.
Great. Okay, and actually I just have one more question.
Let's do it.
So in 5 years, when we're walking across Whole Foods, Kroger, all across the country, and I see Goodwolf on shelf, which is the flavor that I should go to first? What's your favorite flavor?
Man, you know what? I love this flavor. This is so good for the summer. It depends on what season and where you are.
Okay.
So I would say, did you say Publix? Kroger.
Everywhere.
Kroger. So okay, if you're in the South and it's summertime, or if you're in LA and it's summer, I would go for the Bliss. That's the coconut lime. But if you're up in my neck of the woods, if you're in Portland in the Pacific Northwest, say it's fall time, you got a little tickle, I would go for the Gold. That's organic Hawaiian turmeric, organic cold pressed ginger juice, organic lemon, lime, pineapple, a little bit of black pepper. It's delicious.
Great. So you have Goodwolf for every season. You're always covered.
Totally.
Cool. Well, I think you did an amazing job with your pitch. It was great to learn more about Goodwolf. And thanks so much again. Hope you have a great rest of your Expo East.
Thanks so much, y'all. I appreciate it.
Great. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks, everyone.